Hello Gemini, welcome. It's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. I hope you're all well wherever you are. This is your reading for the 9th through to the 15th of May 2022. Or thereabouts. It could resonate a little bit beyond that time. But it's a general reading, Gemini, so it won't resonate with everybody, but it certainly will with some. So let's see, shall we, whether this is homing in on your energies at this time. So we'll start off with the Oracle of Visions to get some overall messages for you before we get into your reading. So what do we have for Gemini, please? 9th to the 15th. 9th to the 15th of May. Thank you. Alright, we have a card that jumped out, and this is number 25. And this talks about illusion, confusion, manipulation for some. But let's see, I'll just put that to one side. Yeah, I've got another very similar card. This is number 45, and this again talks about manipulation, but this is about control, role-playing. Taking control, being in control, possibly somebody wearing a mask here, wanting to be in control. But okay, so that's for two very similar energies. I'll just put them over here. And then number 2, which is about belonging, acceptance, assimilation. So trying to fit in, wanting to fit in, wanting to go in the same direction as others. Trying to adopt their way. But let's see, shall we? I'll just put that over here. Right, we'll get into the Gilded Tarot now for you, Gemini. So what do we have for the lovely Gemini now for the 9th through to the 15th of May 2022? What's important for Gemini to consider at this time? Okay, so we have the heart of your reading, the root of the matter, past influences, what's on your mind at the moment, the future going forward, and then something else that your guides would like to say to you at this time. And at the bottom of the deck we have Judgment, Major Arcana. So there's a judgment call going on here, needing to stand up to be counted, needing to learn from the past. Sometimes it's a wake-up call. I'll just put that to one side. Right, using the Light Seers Tarot, could we clarify all of the cards on the table, please? Clarify all of the cards on the table, please, for Gemini. Okay, right at the bottom of the deck this time we have the Empress, and this is a very nurturing, fertile energy, caring about nature, caring about the earth, you know, what's going on environmentally. It is a feminine energy, and it is very much linked to the moon energies here, but it's not gender specific, Gemini. It's the energy of the Empress. So let's see where this energy fits in. Alright, at the heart of your reading, Gemini, we have the Nine of Swords and the World. The Nine of Swords this is overthinking a situation. There is a situation, there is something that's causing you some worry, but the Nine of Swords says that you're overthinking things here, giving too much credibility or too much weight to this certain situation that's making it quite stressful for you. And it's to do with something coming to an end, an ending of an old chapter in your life that has to end, ready to step through the doorway to a new opportunity, new beginning. But it's causing you some stress here, Gemini. I can see that. All right. At the root of this, we have the Nine of Cups and we have the Queen of Wands. The Nine of Cups, yeah, at the root of this is there's a wish fulfillment. You've had a wish come true, something you were hoping and dreaming for. And it's something to do with being creative, something that making your heart beat faster. An opportunity that I feel you went for. You know, you saw the opportunity. It created a lot of excitement within you, Gemini. And I feel you went for it, or you were really thinking of going for it. It's something you're quite passionate about. And it's something you'd been wishing and hoping for. All right, so the past influences. We have the Five of Wands and the Fool. So the past influences here. The Five of Wands, this is conflict, disagreements. Arguments going round and around and around in circles, never being sorted, you know, never being rectified in any way because the opinions and differences were so great. Okay, all right, I'm just stopping here a minute. For some of you that's the case. For others of you, this could be an inner conflict. You've had an inner conflict to do with this new beginning, this new opportunity, this taking a leap of faith, but you've been conflicted, and it's all to do with this wish fulfillment and this exciting opportunity, but it's created inner conflict for you. It could well have created external conflict also with others. All right, so take it how it resonates with you. But it's this new beginning, new opportunity. Right, let's have a look what's on your mind. All right, you've got the Sun and we've got the Three of Swords. So what you're thinking about at the moment is light being shed on something that's really pulling at your heartstrings, Gemini. You're becoming more aware of it. It's becoming more clear to the background and the reasons why this situation is pulling at your heartstrings so much. Quite a difficult situation for you. All right, going forward, yes, we've got the Eight of Cups and we've got the Six of Wands. And the Ace of Cups is moving on. Moving on, looking for your ninth cup, which is the wish fulfillment. And to gain your wish fulfillment, you've got to leave a situation. But you're walking towards success and achievement. And others around you are going to celebrate with you your successes and your achievements. And it's to do with what you're on your way, you're walking towards, Gemini. All right, and what your guides want to say to you. We've got the Eight of Cups again here, walking away from something that has been meaningful in the past, but heading towards the rising sun, something new, your wish fulfillment. Now that's to clarify for the King of Wands. All right, the King of Wands. So we've got a couple here. We've got the Queen of Wands and we have the King of Wands. Okay. And that's interesting, isn't it? Because at the root of the matter, the Queen of Wands was clarifying the Nine of Cups, the wish fulfillment. And now we have the Eight of Cups, the King of Wands clarified by the Eight of Cups. So there's certainly creativity on the table here. Passion, opportunity, entrepreneurship. We've got the planet Jupiter in the background there, which is the planet of expansion and growth. And this is what your guides are wanting to say to you. This is what you're heading towards now. You're walking towards your wish, heading for your wish fulfillment, something you really desire, something you want, that you've been hoping for and planning towards. And of course the King of Wands is very much at the top of his element, on his throne, very much in control, very creative. And to achieve the King of Wands energy, you've got to leave a situation and walk towards your ninth cup, Gemini. Now remember, this reading isn't for everybody, but it certainly will have meaning for some. Now, I mean, we come back to confusion, manipulation, illusion, delusion. Somebody wanting to be in control, somebody needing to be in control. So, but also we've got, assimilation, fitting in, or trying to fit in. The problem is with trying to fit in, if it doesn't fit with you, then it's going to be difficult to maintain that. All right. Okay, just bear with me a minute, Gemini. I just feel there's a situation here that is creating some confusion for you. I feel you're trying to make sense of what's happening or what's happened. But because what's on your mind is really, some light is being shed on a situation that's pulling at your heartstrings. I feel you're perhaps removing the mask now, and you can starting to see things more clearly. And a lot of it is to do with your nature, Gemini, that you're very caring, nurturing nature. You're wanting things to be right, wanting the best for everybody. Bringing your heart into this situation. But there is a judgment call here. We've got a judgment call here. Now this is a need to stand up and be counted, a need to learn from the past, ready for a rebirth. I'm just wondering whether whatever it is that's really playing a lot on your mind, because of the ending of this old chapter, is this what's confusing you? Or is somebody creating a smokescreen that is difficult for you to see clearly? Because when you do see clearly, this is what happens. You've got heartbreak and heartache here. So it's almost like I feel just for some of you that this is something you don't want to have to look at. You don't want to have to see. It's something perhaps walking away. This is more difficult. This is easier said than done here. Walking away from a situation, no matter how attractive that ninth cup is. I feel it's for some of you. This is a difficult situation. All right, I'm going to get some more. I'm going to get a few more cards to do with the confusion manipulation energies. Right, could you have more information, please, for Gemini about number 45 and number 25 from the Oracle of Visions, please? Some more information for Gemini concerning number 45 and number 25. Right, we've had a card jumped out, number 5, and this is the 5 of Wands. Again, we had the 5 of Wands in the past, didn't we? And it's jumped out again, and this is a power struggle. There's a power struggle going on here possibly between yourself and somebody else, Gemini. We've had another card jumped out, and this is thinking about somebody that's been in your life for a long time, thinking with nostalgia, memories of being with this person over a long period of time. Yes, we've got the 2 of Swords there. So this is crossed swords. This is also about having to make a difficult decision. But something's being battled out here. This is a difficult decision to make. But there's conflict here. There's crossed swords here. And we have the King of Cups. And this is something really heartfelt, something from the heart. This is tapping into your emotions, and you know, I feel it's playing havoc with your emotions, Gemini. And here's the Judgment card again. So, you know, having to bear all and stand up to be counted. Learn the lessons that you've been learning over time, and get ready for a rebirth. So a judgment call here, a decision, making a judgment call. Okay. And at the bottom of the deck we have the 4 of Swords, and this is when things have suddenly stopped. You know, it's taking time out, a time for reflection, a time for gathering your energies, building up your mental and physical energies and emotional energies. So just taking this time really to think things through. Okay. Alright, so clearly this is something to do with somebody that's been around a long time. There is a power struggle going on. Crossed swords, decision to be made. But it's, you know, it's affecting your heart, your emotions. We have the 3 of Swords. We've got the King of Cups here. I've got the Empress as well. Alright, and then Judgment twice. So a judgment call here, making a decision. But, you know, an informed decision. Alright, but clearly for somebody here, or for a few of you, this is a difficult situation. You know, having to leave something and then walk towards something, and you know, that's never an easy thing to do. But of course at the heart of your reading we have got the World, which is signifying that there is an end of a chapter, but that's what's causing you stress. Alright, let's see. Could we have 2 final messages for Gemini, please, to conclude this reading? 2 final messages for Gemini to conclude this reading. Because something's not quite fitting in, is it? You've tried, Gemini. But it's taking its toll, I feel. This situation of trying to make things work, trying to fit in. And you've done a really good job, you know, you've done a really good job. You've done your very best. But I feel it's taking its toll now, and that's perhaps why this certain chapter has got to come to an end for somebody. And remember, Gemini, it could be something different for all of you. And it perhaps won't be for all of you, you know. But I'm sure you'll recognise your story that's on the table here. Right, 2 final messages for Gemini, please. Alright, Gemini, we have grace and gratitude. So through gratitude, joy expands. And we have embracing enthusiasm. Shout to the heavens with happiness. Alright, this is just being happy with what you have. You know, even the smallest things. And you know, I think for many of you, you are. I mean, we've got the Empress here on the table that really appreciates the planet she's on, what the Earth has to offer. And I feel this is saying, you know, this is what brings you joy. The simple things in life are what bring you joy. All right, grace and gratitude. And embracing enthusiasm. This is the time with the butterflies, a time of transformation. And, you know, this is about you shouting to the heavens with happiness. So, you know, it's all going to pan out and work out for you. There is a decision to be made here. I can see that. But it is a time of transformation, which means change, which means letting go of the past and embracing what's coming in for you now, and embracing that with enthusiasm. Gemini. All right. Whoever this is for, I hope you've enjoyed the reading and it's had meaning for you. So good luck going forward, and until next time, Gemini, bye bye for now.